Ngayon naman ay magtungo na tayo sa intermediate level from B1 to B2. Number 1. I, her, since the day I met her. A, have loved. B, am loving. C, love. The correct answer is letter A, have loved. I have loved her since the day I met her. We can use the present perfect with for, since, and how long to ask or talk about situations that started in the past and have not finished. Sa pangungusap natin yun, gumamit tayo ng present perfect tense at gumamit din tayo ng mga salitang for, since, and how long. So, alin man sa mga salitang yun ang gagamitin, pwede silang gamitin para tumukoy kung gaano kahabang panahon, gaano katagal. At yung kilos na tinutukoy mo ay nagsimula sa nakaraan at nagpapatuloy pa rin ngayon. Ibig sabihin, have loved, minahal niya dati at hanggang ngayon, mahal niya pa rin. Okay, number 2. We had only 1 hour, but we the report on time. A, could finish. B, were able to finish. C, were finished. The correct answer is letter B. We're able to finish. We had only 1 hour, but we were able to finish the report on time. We can use could and be able to talk about general ability in the past. Example is, when I was a boy, I could sing well. Yes, pwede po nating gamitin ang could at ang be able to kapag pag-uusapan po natin ay general ability o kakayahan sa nakaraang panahon. Ibig sabihin, dati kaya mong gawin, pero ngayon hindi na. Sabi nga dyan, di ba, when I was a boy, I could sing well. Nung ako ay batang maliit pa lamang, kaya kong kumanta ng mahusay. Pero ngayon, hindi na, nung lumaki siya. But if we want to say that someone did something in a specific situation, we must use was or were able to or managed to plus the infinitive. Pero kapag gusto mong sabihin na ang isang tao ay may nagawang bagay, sabihin natin tapos na, pero nagbigay tayo ng isang tiyak na sitwasyon, ang gagamitin na po natin ay was o kaya naman ay were and able to o kaya naman ay managed to plus infinitive. Kaya sinabi natin, we had only 1 hour, but we were able to finish the report on time dahil meron tayong specific scenario. Kaya we were able to, ang ginamit natin. Ang specific time ay, we had only 1 hour. Number 3. Her message, please. A, do you give? B, are you going to give? C, will you give? The correct answer is letter C. Will you give? Will you give her my message, please? We use will for offers and requests. Yes, ginagamit natin ang modal verb na will kapag tayo ay mag-aalok o makikiusap. When we ask someone to do something, kapag itatanong natin sa isang tao kung pwede bang gawin niya yung isang bagay para sa atin. Okay? Kaya naman sinabi natin, will you give her my message? Dahil ikaw ay nakikiusap, nakikisuyo, or nagre-request. Number 4. You, if you had asked. A, would have helped. B, would help. C, had helped. The correct answer is letter A, would have helped. I would have helped you if you had asked. Natulungan sana kita kung nagtanong ka lang. It's a third conditional statement. Yes, kabilang po ito sa tinatawag nating third conditional statement. And when we say third conditional statement, it is used to express a past action that did not happen and its imaginary result in the past. So, ginagamit ito kapag gustong ipahayag ang isang natapos na kilos na hindi nangyari sa nakaraan, pati na rin yung resulta sana sa nakaraan na hindi naman din nagkatotoo. The structure being used is, ito po yung formula na sinusunod, would plus the word have plus the past participle para sa main clause. So we say, would have helped plus past perfect para naman sa if clause. So, I would have helped you if you had asked. So, ang past perfect dyan ay had asked. We don't use a comma when the main clause comes first and the if clause comes second. Hindi natin nilalagyan ng comma o kuwit kapag ang main clause o yung pangunahing pangungusap ay nauna kesa doon sa tinatawag nating if clause. Number 5, she hasn't called yet. A, hasn't she? B, does she? Or C, has she? The correct answer is letter C, has she. She hasn't called yet. Has she? In a question tag, we must use the same auxiliary verb as in the main clause. In this case, we have the verb have. Yung singular niya na has. Yung hinahanap natin ay ang tamang question tag. At ang tamang sagot ay has she. Kapag gagawa o maglalagay tayo ng question tag, kailangan ang gagamitin nating auxiliary verb ay kapareho doon sa nasa main clause na auxiliary verb. Sa pangungusap natin, we have she hasn't called yet. We have hasn't. So we have there has. Kaya has pa rin ang gagamitin natin. At kung ang nasa main clause ay positive or negative, yung ilalagay natin sa tag question ay kabaliktaran nun, okay? If the auxiliary verb is positive in the main clause, it should be negative in the question tag and vice versa. So we say, she hasn't called yet. Has she? It's wrong to say, she hasn't called yet. Hasn't she? Sa nauna ay hasn't na, kaya naman sa tag question, has na lang ang gagamitin. Okay? Ngayon naman ay magtungo na tayo sa pangalawang 5 tanong para sa intermediate level or B2 level. Number 6, we were all very sad because George to Korea the following day. A, was living. B, is living. C, will leave. The correct answer is letter A, was living. We were all very sad because George was leaving to Korea the following day. Lahat kami ay nalungkot ng sobra dahil si George ay aalis na patungong Korea sa susunod na araw. We use the present continuous to talk about future events that are already planned and decided, or when we talk about arrangements. Ginagamit natin ang present continuous kapag ang pinag-uusapan natin ay mga bagay o pangyayari sa hinaharap na napagplanuhan na o napagdesisyonan na o na-arrange na. At ang formula dyan ay is or are plus verb in ing form. Example, is going, is living. Pero, we use the past continuous when we are referring to future arrangements from the past. Pero ang ginagamit naman natin ay past continuous na kapag tumutukoy tayo sa mga mangyayari sa hinaharap na napagplanuhan o napagdesisyonan ng ayusin sa nakaraan. Kaya dito sa pangungusap, sinabi natin na we were all very sad because George was living. Ginamit natin ay past continuous was living dahil ang kilos na ito ay napagdesisyonan na sa nakaraang panahon na magaganap pa lang sa hinaharap. Number 7, I told her I admire everything she's been doing. A, that. B, what. C, whom. The correct answer is letter A, that. I told her I admire everything that she's been doing. Sinabi ko sa kanya na hinahangaan ko ang lahat ng bagay na ginagawa niya. Tandaan natin, after a noun or a pronoun, we cannot use the relative what because what does not refer to a previous noun. Hindi natin pwedeng gamitin pagkatapos ng isang pangalan o panghalip or ng noun or pronoun ang relative conjunction na what. When we refer to a previous noun, we use the relatives who, which, or that. Kapag gusto nating tumukoy doon sa naunang noun, pangalan, or pronoun, or panghalip, ang gagamitin nating relative conjunctions ay who, para sa isang tao, which or that para sa bagay. Okay? That is especially common after quantifiers like all, everything, something, anything, nothing, none, little, few, at iba pang kahalintulad nito. Ginagamit natin ang relative conjunction na that karaniwan sa mga common quantifiers na nabanggit natin. Halimbawa, all that was left of the house was a pile of rocks. Sinabi nating all that dahil ang that ay tumutukoy doon sa naunang quantifier na all. All that was left of the house was a pile of rocks. Hindi natin sinabing all what was left. We say all that was left. Number 8. Our country is of becoming the first nation to put a tax on carbon. A. On the verge. B. About. C. Bound. The correct answer is letter A, on the verge. Our country is on the verge of becoming the first nation to put a tax on carbon. Yes, on the verge. We are talking about alternative future form. Doon sa mga pinagpilian natin, sila yung mga ginagamit na pamalit sa pagpapahayag sa mga bagay na mangyayari pa lang sa hinaharap, or alternative future forms. We can use be on the brink of, be on the verge of, or be on the point of, to say that something will happen in very soon. So, yun yung mga bagay na pwede natin gamitin kapag gusto natin ipahayag ng isang bagay ay mangyayari na sa pinakamalapit na hinaharap. Kaya sa pangusap natin, sinabi natin na our country is on the verge of becoming the first nation to put a tax on carbon. Ang bansa natin ay nandun na, nasa sukdulan na, malapit na mapabilang sa pinakaunang bansa na maaaring maglagay ng taripa or tax sa mga carbon. Number 9. Lisa likes opera, which is lucky for me because 2. A. I do. B. I like. C. Do I. The correct answer is letter A. I do. Lisa likes opera, which is lucky for me because I do too. Mahilig si Lisa sa mga opera at swerte naman ako dahil ganun din ang gusto ko. We use auxiliary verbs to avoid repeating the same verb or verb phrase in a sentence. Yes, gumagamit po tayo ng mga tinatawag nating auxiliary verbs para hindi na natin ulitin pa yung naunang verb na sinabi natin sa unang clause o unang pangungusap kapag yun din naman yung gusto mong tukuying kilos sa pangalawang bahagi ng sinasabi mo o sa pangalawang pangungusap. Kapag sinabi nating I do too, batay sa pangungusap, kasi kahulugan din niya ng I like opera too. Para hindi mo na sabihin Lisa likes opera, which is lucky for me because I like opera too. Ang sinabi mo na ay because I do too. Ginamit mo yung auxiliary verb para banggitin yung kaparehong bagay dun sa naunang pangungusap. If the first sentence or clause contains an auxiliary verb, we use the same verb in the second part. If not, we use do or did in the second part. Kapag wala pong auxiliary verb na ginamit sa unang pangungusap, ang gagamitin mo ay do for present at did naman for past. Number 10. Some actions that are habits for may look weird to people from other nationalities. A. The Japanese. B. The Japanese people. C. The Japaneses. The correct answer is letter A. The Japanese. Some actions that are habits for the Japanese may look weird to people from other nationalities. Pwede natin sabihin, yung ibang mga kilos na talagang nakasanayan na para sa mga Hapones o para sa mga Hapon ay maaaring maging kakaiba o weirdo para sa mga ibang lahi o nasyonalidad. We can use the plus nationality adjective ending in CH, SH, ESE, or SS to refer to all people of that nationality. So, pwede nating gamitin yung formula na the plus yung nationality na ginawang adjective. In this case, Japanese. Kapag po yung nationality ay nagtatapos sa sabihin natin CH, SH, ESE, or SS. Sa case na to ay ESE, Japanese. Yun yung gagamitin natin. The plus adjective of nationality, the Japanese. Okay? We could say the Japanese or Japanese people. Alin lang sa dalawa, pwedeng sabihin the Japanese o kaya naman Japanese people. Pero hindi na natin pwedeng sabihin the Japanese people. Alin lang sa dalawa na nauna kong binanggit. Congratulations! Natapos mo na ang intermediate level test. Ilan ang nakuha mong tamang sagot? Kung ikaw ay nakakuha ng 8 points o 8 puntos pataas, hindi ka nakabilang sa intermediate level. Maaari mo nang ipagpatuloy ang pagsagot sa English level test na ito. Kung ang nakuha mo naman ay mababa na sa 8 puntos, ibig sabihin ay kabilang ka pa sa intermediate level. But don't worry, maaari ka pang magsanay para mas mapaghusay mo pa ang English mo at mag-level up sa ating advanced level.